Hello, my dear fifth grade students. I'm Mr. Ahmed Magdy, my teacher. Our lesson today is the fifth and the last lesson of the third unit of the fifth grade curriculum for the academic year 2024-2025. Today, we will just solve problems in life situations and apply the multiplication process to discover new ways to solve problems. So, let's go. Our first problem today is like this. He says Ahmed has a restaurant in Cairo. In Monday, he sold 213 sandwiches of chicken. In Tuesday, he sold 225 sandwiches of chicken. He makes each sandwich of chicken with 75 grams of chicken. How many grams of chicken did he use in Monday and Tuesday? We can solve this problem with many ways. The first one is to find the total number of sandwiches first. So he sold 213 in Monday and he sold 225 in Tuesday. Okay, so we will get the total number of sandwiches that he sold in the 2 days. So first, I can say I can find the total number of sandwiches. Okay, so in Monday he sold 213. Okay, and in Monday he sold 225. So the total will be 3 plus 5 equals 8, 1 plus 2 equals 3, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. So this is the total number of sandwiches in 2 days. Okay, but I wanted to find how many grams of chicken did he use in Monday and Tuesday. So I will multiply the number of sandwiches here, 438, by number of grams of chicken in every sandwich. Okay, so I will say the total number of grams will be like this. Okay, so I will say the total number of sandwiches 438 by the number of grams in every sandwich is 75, and we will use the algorithm of multiplication. So I will say I have 438 and I will multiply by 57 or 75. Okay, so first I will multiply by 5. So 5 by 8 equals 40. So I will write 0 and carry up 4. Okay, so 5 by 3 equals 15, and 15 plus 4 equals 19. So I will write 9 and carry up 1. 5 by 4 equals 20. 20 plus 1 equals 21. So I will write 21. Next, I will write just 1 0 in one digit. And after that, I will multiply by 7. So 7 times 8 equals 56. So I will write 6 and carry up 5. Okay, so I will write 5 here. 7 times 3 equals 21, and 21 plus 5 equals 26. So I will write 6 and carry up 2. Okay, so 7 times 4 equals 28, and 28 plus 2 equals 30. So I will write 30. Okay, so I have 0 plus 0 equals 0, 9 plus 6 equals 15. So I will write 5 and carry up 1. 1 plus 1 plus 6 equals 8, and 2 plus 0 equals 2, and 3 does not change, so I have 32,850 grams. So the total number of grams here is 32,850 grams. And this is the first problem. Next, I have a merchant bought 1 137 boxes of soft drinks for 97 pounds each, and 17 boxes of cookies for 45 pounds each. So how much money did he pay? Okay, so I would say first I want the price of the boxes of soft drinks. So I would say first I want the cost of soft drinks. Okay, it's like juice and anything else. Okay, so I have 178 boxes, and every box costs 97 pounds. Okay, so I will multiply the number of boxes by the cost of every box. Okay, so I will say I will multiply 137 by 97. Okay, so I will say 7 by 7 equals 49, so I have 9 and carry up 4. 7 by 3 equals 21, and 21 by 4 equals 25. So I will write 5 and carry up 2. 7 by 1 equals 7 plus 2 equals 9. So the first result is 959. Next, I will write 1 0 and I will multiply by 9. So 9 times 7 equals 63. So I will write 3 and carry up 6. 9 by 3 equals 27, and 27 plus 6 equals 33. So I will write 3 and carry up 3. 9 by 1 equals 9, and 9 plus 3 equals 12. So I will write 12. Okay, so after that I will add the two numbers. I have 9 plus 0 equals 9. 5 plus 3 equals 8. 9 plus 3 equals 12. So I will write 1 and carry up. I will write 2, carry up 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And I have just 1. So the total cost of soft drinks will be 13,289. So I will write I have 137 by 97. So it will be 13,289. Okay, so this is the first price of soft drinks. Okay, next I will find the total cost of cookies. Okay, so I will say cost of cookies equals what? So I have 17 boxes of cookies, and every box costs 45 pounds. So I will multiply number of boxes 17 by the cost of every box 45. So I will write 45 first because it is a big number. Okay, and I will multiply by 17. So 7 times 5 equals 35. So I will write 5 and carry up 3. 7 by 4 equals 28, and 28 plus 3 equals 31. So I will write 31. Okay, and I will add the second number. So I will write just 1 0, and I will multiply by 1. So I have 1 by 5 equals 5, and 1 by 4 equals 4. And I will add the two numbers. So I have 5 plus 0 equals 5. 1 plus 5 equals 6, and 3 plus 4 equals 7. So I have 765 pounds. Okay, so the cost of cookies is 765 pounds. Okay, so I want the total cost of all what he paid. Okay, so I will say the total cost will be the cost of soft drinks 13,289 plus 765. So I have 5 plus 9 equals 14, so I will write 4 and carry up 1. 6 plus 8 equals 14 plus 1 equals 15, so I have 5 and carry up 1. 7 plus 2 equals 9 plus 1 equals 10, so I have 0 and carry up 1. And 1 plus 13 equals 14. So the total cost is 14,054 pounds. So the total cost, or what he paid, is 14,054 pounds. Okay. Next, I have a pair of trousers costs 125 pounds. A shirt costs 140 pounds. And a pair of shoes costs 135 pounds. Ahmed wants to pay or to buy 33 pairs of trousers, 2 shirts, and a pair of shoes. So I have a pair of trousers costs 125 pounds. A shirt costs 140 pounds. And a pair of shoes costs 135 pounds. Okay, so I want 3 pairs of trousers, and every pair costs that number. And I want to buy 2 shirts, and every shirt costs that number. And I want to buy just 1 pair of shoes. One pair of shoes, and that 1 pair costs that number. So first I want the price of trousers. Okay, and after that I want the price of shirts, and after that I want the price of shoes. Okay, and after that I will add them together to find the total costs. Okay, so first I want the price of trousers. So the price of trousers, I have 3 pairs, so I will multiply 3 by the cost of every pair. I have 125, so I have times 125. So 3 times 5 equals 15, so I will write 5 and carry up 1. 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 1 equals 7, and 3 times 1 equals 3. So the cost of trousers is 375 pounds. Okay, the price of shirts, I want to buy 2 shirts, so the number of shirts is 2, and the cost of every shirt is 140 pounds, so I have 140. So 2 times 0 equals 0, and 2 times 4 equals 8, and 2 times 1 equals 2. So the price of shirts is 280 pounds. Next, I want the price of shoes. So I want to buy just only one pair. So I will multiply 1 by the cost of that pair, that which is 135 pounds. So the price of shoes is just 135 pounds. Okay? So I want to add them together. So I will add 375 plus 280 plus 135. Okay? So 5 plus 0 equals 5, and 5 plus 5 equals 10. So I will write 0 and carry up 1. 1 plus 7 equals 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. And 16 plus 3 equals 19. So I will write 9 and carry up 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4. And 4 plus 2 equals 6. And 6 plus 1 equals 7. So the total cost will be 790 pounds. Okay, so I found first the price of trousers, next I found the price of shirts, next I found the price of shoes, and after all of that I will add them together to find the total cost of them all. Okay, next I have that example. I have Mona has a restaurant in Al Qusayr. It's a tourist city located on the coast of the Red Sea. In February, Mona sold 402 kebabs. In March, she sold 753 kebabs. She makes each kebab with 83 grams of meat. How many grams of meat did she use in February and March? I think it's like the first example. That example. Okay? It's like that. Okay, so let's try to solve it. In February, she sold that number. And in March, she sold that number. So first, I want to find the total number of kebabs which sold. Okay, so the total number of kebabs equals, in February she sold 402, and in March she sold 753. So the total will be 2 plus 3 equals 5, 0 plus 5 equals 5, and 4 plus 7 equals 11. So the total number of kebabs is 1,155 kebabs. Okay? So next, I wanted to find the number of grams of meat. So I will say I want the total number of grams. Okay, so I will multiply the total number of kebabs, which 1,155, by the number of grams in each kebab. So I will say it's 83. So let's try the algorithm of multiplication. So I have 1,155 by 83. Okay, so I will multiply first by 3. So 3 by 5 equals 15. So I will write 5 and carry up 5. Carry up 1. 3 times 5 equals 15 plus 1 equals 16. I will write 6 and carry up 1. 3 times 1 equals 3 plus 1 equals 4. And I have 3 times 1 equals 3. Next, I will write just 1 0 and I will multiply by 8. 8 by 5 equals 40. So I will write 0 and carry up 4. 8 by 5 equals 40 plus 4 equals 44. So I will write 4 and carry up 4. 8 times 1 equals 8 plus 4 equals 12. So I will write 2 and carry up 1. I have 8 times 1 equals 8 plus 1 equals 9. Okay, and I will add them together. So I have 5 plus 0 equals 5, 6 plus 0 equals 6, 4 plus 4 equals 8, 3 plus 2 equals 5, and 9 still 9. So the total number of grams is 9 or 95,865 grams. Okay. Next one I have Wael makes baklava, so it needs 170 grams each of pasquitos, walnuts, and hazelnuts in order to make enough for restaurant customers. He needs to multiply his recipe by 18. So, how many total grams of nuts will he need? Listen to me carefully. He said in the first line here, it needs 170 grams each of pistachios, walnuts, and hazelnuts. Okay, so he will need 170 grams of pistachios and 170 grams of walnuts and 170 grams of hazelnuts. Okay, so I will multiply this number first by 3 to find the recipe for one baklava. Okay, so first I need to multiply the number of grams by 3 to find the total grams of nuts for one recipe. So the total grams of nuts for one recipe will be, I will multiply 170 grams by the 3 types of hazelnuts. So I will multiply by 3. So I have 0 times 3 equals 0, and 7 times 3 equals 21. So I will write 1 and carry up 2, and 3 times 1 equals 3 plus 2 equals 5. So the number of grams of nuts for one recipe is 510 grams. But I want to multiply this recipe by 18. So I will multiply what I found here by 18. So total grams of nuts for 18 recipes equals 510 by 18. So we will need the algorithm. I have 510 by 18. So I will multiply first by 8. 8 by 0 equals 0. 8 by 1 equals 1 or equals 8. And 8 by 5 equals 40. So I have 4080. Plus, I will put 1 0 and I will multiply by 1. So I have 1 by 0 equals 0, 1 by 1 equals 1, and 1 by 5 equals 5. I will add them together. So I have 0, 8, 1, and 9. So the total number of grams for 18 recipes will be 9,180 grams. So he will need he will need 9,180 grams for all recipes. Okay, next, and the last example with us today, I have a factory can produce 500 pairs of pants during a 10-hour per day. If the factory produces 55 pairs per hour for the first 8 hours, how many are left to produce during the rest of days? And how many pairs of pants can produce during 30 days? This is a long problem, so let's focus on it very well. Okay, the first line here, he said a factory can produce 500 pairs of pants during a 10 hours per day. Okay, so in the first 8 hours, it produce 55 pairs in every hour. Okay, so I want to find the total number of pairs in these 8 hours. Okay, so I will say I wanted to find the total number of pairs in the first 8 hours. Okay, so in every hour he produces 55 pairs. So in every hour he produces 55 pairs in 8 hours. So I will multiply by 8. So it will be 5 by 8 equals 40. So I have 0 and carry a 4. After that, I will multiply 8 by 5 equals 40, and 40 plus 4 equals 44. So I have here 440 pairs in the first 8 hours. Okay, so he wants to know how many are left to produce during the rest of day. So it can produce 500 pairs in 10 hours. Okay, so in the first 8 hours he produces 440 pairs. So what is the remainder? So I will subtract the total number of pairs in one day minus the number of pairs in the first 8 hours. Okay, so the remainder will be, or the remainder for the rest of the day will be 500 minus 440, so it will be just 60 pairs. 60 pairs in 2 hours. Okay, so our first question has been answered. The next question, I want to know how many pairs of pants can produce during 30 days. So in one day, the factory produces 500 pairs in every day or during the day. Okay, so I will multiply the number of pairs by the number of days. So the total the total number of pairs in 30 days will be the number of pairs in one day, 500, by the number of days, 30. Okay, so it will be, I have 3 zeros, so I will write 1, 2, 3 zeros, and 3 by 5 equals 15. So in 30 days, the factory can produce 15,000 pairs of trousers. Okay? And with this, we have finished our video today, in which we talked about how we solve word problems in guide situations and apply the multiplication process or the multiplication operation to discover new ways to solve problems. I hope we understood our lesson today, and I hope that you solve many exercises in this lesson so you can understand more. If you have any questions, send them in the comments. Don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in a new video and a new lesson. I'm Mr. Ahmed Magdy. Goodbye.